Hi, welcome to this quick video tour to show you an example of some of the tools that deployed automation have been creating to accelerate and create greater productivity in the workplace by removing all those mundane, repetitive, boring tasks and giving you time back to the cool, exciting stuff that you do in your job. So this is going to show you an example of a few different tools that we've linked together using Teams, Power Automate and GPT-3. But don't be fooled, just because this video shows you quite a slick, easy to use process. This kind of stuff was not even available 2 years ago. It was science fiction 5 years ago. So there's a lot going on here that just as a quick example to show you how we can really speed up and create a lot more productivity in your workplace. So here we have the example running. This is going to show you potentially how we can use a robotic process to create a statement of work. So perhaps using this towards a commercial manager position. So the bot, it's like you're talking to a teammate. So you fire off by saying, hey, how you doing? What are we doing? We're creating a statement of work. Who are we doing it for? So doing for deployed automation. And the bot goes and checks our database. Says, well, actually we've worked with those guys before. So it pulls back those values. So again, instantly sort of getting that two-way conversation, feel like you're talking to a graduate or a colleague or a friend. Then ask you some simple questions, when are we starting, when does it end? And you can be quite obscure with these references, so now and next year, it still knows what you're doing. Then it asks us the meaty question, so what are we doing for these people? And in this case, we're going to build a new HR system. And what's going to happen now, it's going to take all that data, it's going to go and use natural language processing, and it's going to create for us a statement of work. And it's created a link for us, it's fired it over to us, we've got there straight away. So less than a minute, and we've got what we're about to see now. So all the yellow and red text is the stuff that's been created by the tool, the bot. So we can see here we've got quite a meaty set of text there. So we've got the objectives for a supplier responsible. We've got the aim, the dependencies, the scope, the objectives, the dependables, and all that stuff has been with minimal input to the user. So to capture all this stuff, it's still going to need a human eye over it, of course, but it gets through 80% of that work that we would need to do otherwise. And so that was a quick one. That was a quick HR system. There's a different example. So let's show different content generation. Same window, same Teams message, same bot. So again, we're going to go through this process again. So we're going to create a new SoW now. Different company. So we're going to do this one for Automate Office. Again, that same process of pulling through the database, hitting yes. Of course, if no was an option here, then we would just type in that information and that gets stored into the database next time. Just a quick example of what we could do. And here we're using actual dates as opposed to those obscure dates. So we've got all the different options that we want to do there. And again, so last one was an HR system, and this one is a new CRM system. And again, I'm really going to generate all of that exciting stuff. So this is really meant to feel like you're talking to a colleague. It's not meant to be like a rigid robotic yes, no, fill in these variables thing. It's quite a bit back and forth. You can, in your spellings, you can put spelling mistakes and it will still work out what you're trying to do, just like you're talking to a colleague. So we've put in that information now, we've returned that value, we've got our file. Let's go to our library and pull it through. So we've got the name convention there with bot and client name. Open this one in Word so we get a bit more of that lovely rich formatting that we've put in there. And here we've got a document that's pretty much ready to go. We might need a bit of formatting, a bit of fine tuning, but all of that yellow text has been generated by the bot there. We've got the scope, the objectives as before. New content, nothing's changed. You could fire off 10 of these in a couple of minutes if you wanted to. Really increasing that productivity in your workplace. Getting you to do those, to be able to do those tasks and those jobs that, that's why you've got the job. You don't want to be chasing around all this boring paperwork. Get the bot to do it, fire it off, go and do the exciting bit. Quick demonstration of what we can offer you. If you have any thoughts or ideas, maybe this is possible, get in touch and we'll see what we can do. Hope that was helpful, and thank you very much.